The man twisted his body nimbly, easily dodging the officer's bayonet. Because his acting was so convincing, the officer believed it was just the twitching of muscles from a recently deceased body. A few minutes earlier, Jack and his teammates had entered the building to search, finding no signs of the enemy. Just as they let their guard down, gunshots suddenly rang out from outside the door. Two teammates were hit multiple times and died instantly. Jack couldn't believe his eyes. He checked his body carefully and confirmed he hadn't been shot. With the enemy about to break down the door, Jack immediately lay down next to his teammates, striking a pose to play dead. At that moment, several enemy soldiers burst into the building. The officer, being very cautious, ordered two soldiers to continue searching the building. Meanwhile, the officer began showing off his judgment to John. The sunlight shining on Jack, who was lying on the ground, made it hard for him to keep his eyes closed. Taking advantage of the officer's conversation with John, Jack quickly moved to another spot to lie down. John noticed the man on the ground seemed to have shifted positions and was about to tell the officer, but the officer kept talking, leaving John no chance to interrupt. Just then, a fly landed on Jack's face, buzzing and biting him, and spotted the freshly killed fly on Jack's face, making him more certain the man was faking death. The officer kept rambling on with his story, and John tried several times to interrupt, only to be scolded by the officer each time. But Jack went even further. He secretly took a bite of chocolate, leaving a smudge on his corner of the mouth. John couldn't stand it anymore and forcibly cut the officer off, telling him the soldier was pretending to be dead. The officer refused to believe it, insisting the soldier was long dead. He's even attracting flies. John told the officer the man had eaten chocolate, too. The officer picked up his bayonet to prove his judgment was correct. John nodded, gesturing for him to stab the next body. The second body showed no reaction either. John then told the officer to stab the third one. The officer thrust the bayonet at Jack, but to his surprise, Jack dodged it easily. He stabbed 3 times in a row, missing each time. The officer insisted it was just post-mortem muscle twitching. John cursed at the officer, calling him blind. Enraged, the officer shot at John, but the bullet hit John's wallet, leaving him unharmed. John signaled to Jack not to move. Shortly after, the officer led his soldiers out of the building. The two men had escaped by virtue of their brilliant acting skills.